Go to jail by that one. I fuck a bitch up by that one. I break the bank by that one. Cause I ain't playing by that one. I la her. I la her.
Rock that rim.
Now here's Hero. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Oubre on the wing. Denied by Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Embiid passes to Portis. Inside, here's George. And George with the jam.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And George with the jam.
Usually you can expect Oubre to be the finisher, but when somebody else is this open, he moves the rock.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
The shot's good. Banks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
To the inside, George. Rebound Miami. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
First team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks. Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Oubre can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thank you, B.A. Today, the story is about the Philadelphia 76ers and the trade with the Milwaukee Bucks. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis to provide some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some paint.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Philadelphia with another miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Thanks, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Maxey. Jump shot is good that time.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
Miami leading by 7. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant. Here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Green out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Gordon in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. MP gets it to go through contact.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And the 76ers with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Oubre in for Green. Portis with a screen on Hero. Here's Oubre, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Tries it from 19. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got 4 assists now tonight. Lowry, the pass to Portis. And here's Martin. Pass to Embiid. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Banks. MP staying focused.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Lowry, the pass to Portis. To the middle. Here's Martin. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Martin. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Paul George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Lowry. Martin outside. Maxey against Rozier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Philadelphia. Both free throws good from Maxey. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
George, left side, tries it from 19. Uses the glass that time. It's good. George has got 10 points in the game.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You know, another thing that has impressed me.
So it's MP making things happen for Miami. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
44.
Thanks. I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their... Moving on now to... Glad you could join us.
And we've got got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Rozier and Hero are the backcourt. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. And it's Banks in at the small forward position.
Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
It's George on the wing. Connects on the foul line jumper. He's got 17.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Rozier finds MP. The shot, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Nice shot by George.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Burks, he's checked in for MP.
For the Heat, number 18, Alec Burks.
Just a little over 90 seconds.
All right, MP,
Get back in there.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Jaquez with it. Down low. Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Maxey. And that's not going to go. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Kyle Lowry out there with Green. And it's Gordon in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Pass to Martin. Embiid, a screen on Jaquez. Martin takes it in. Some solid D from Jaquez. The Heat with the lead. And here's MP from outside. The shot comes out. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Banks. Jaquez against Martin. Jaquez, that's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Lowry surveys the D. Now Green launches a 3, and that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Lowry's a do-it-all point guard for sure. Passing, scoring, defense, he checks all the boxes.
Robinson passes to Highsmith. Here's Banks. Basket counts. Banks has got 26 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now Embiid. Rebounded by Jovic.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it.
Oh my! Throw it down!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things.
Substitution on the court.
Make it sweat a little, all right?
To the paint. It's stolen by Oubre. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
To end the run, Rozier gets the bucket.
We have seen this movie before, folks. Rozier stepping up big time in the clutch.
Adebayo against Embiid. Now here's Maxey. Off target at the rim. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. MP, that one's good.
All this kid cares about is winning. Big bucket from MP.
To the inside. Here's Embiid. Misses off the left iron.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
MP shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. From the left block. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's MP. Cash.
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
MP inside. George defending.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Big moment here for MP.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And here are the Sixers now. It's a 1-point game. The offensive rebound. George finds Oubre. Now here's Embiid over Butler. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. MP, the pass to Rozier. Here's Hero. Adebayo with it. To the middle. Here's Banks. Yes!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Inside, Adebayo with a steal. And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them? It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant.